All right, so I wanted to give you a few things to kind of get started. I don't know what you've tried or what you haven't tried, so I kind of want to show you just a few things, see if this can kind of get you started and set off. The very first thing is all Google Docs have built-in translate. So if you have anything in a Google Doc or you have a PDF that you go in and you copy and you paste into a Google Doc, you do have the translate tool. So right here, you'd go to tools and then translate document, and then it's going to have you pick what language. So if we say Arabic and translate, it's going to translate it for us. So that's the first one. Okay, so that's just Google Docs. You said that you have been using, and then it makes that copy, translate a copy of, right? And you said that you have been using Google Translate, which is what this is all using, right? Google Docs and everything else. So you have it in here where students could paste the text and then get a translation in there. But when you go into actual translate.google.com, students can upload documents in here. So if it is a PDF that they want to upload, then they'll be able to get that translation right in here. So it kind of adds, it allows you to do a little bit more there. The other piece, this is new as well. Let me go into the website. Okay, any website that you are in or anything that you are looking at online. So even if it is a Google slide or if it is a PDF that's published like through Google Classroom or an actual website here. Anything that has this address toolbar. If you click up into the toolbar, you'll notice that it has a Google Lens. So when you click on Google Lens, what it'll allow you to do is to highlight anything in here. And what I would suggest is when you show this to students or if you're using it yourself, just do small chunks. Do not do a whole big chunk of anything right there. All right, so what it does is it's looking for it's doing a Google search, right? But this little drop down comes up and we are going to translate it. And we're going to go from English to Arabic. Sorry about that. Okay, so right down here, English to Arabic. And then I also have this audio feature down here, the audio feature that will play it
مركز
back.
المواضيع حماية كوكبنا في مركز المواضيع هذا. قمنا بتنظيم.
All right, so that's really quick, easy way to do it. I think that opens up a lot of possibilities for your students. I'm also posting a video that shows you some translation tools with Google Slides, but I think this is pretty powerful, this Google Lens Translate. The other thing I want to show you is an app. A phone or an iPad, if the student has access to that. The Google Translate app is a good one. That's the first one here on the left. Of course, that's what we've been using, right? On the bottom right-hand side, you're going to see the camera icon. And what that allows us to do is go ahead and hover over any text, and then it'll translate for the student right there. And you'll know, like on my note, I had like a more sign, so always got to double check things, always have to double check it, but that's a quick way for students to be able to get a translation if they need to. The bottom left here, you'll see the conversation icon. So what'll happen here is we'll tap. I can record quick snippets or sentences, and then what it'll do is it'll translate it, and if I tap on this arrow, I can also get an audio.
يمكنني تسجيل مقتطفات أو جمل سريعة.
And that's it. That's pretty easy. Microsoft Translator is another great one to use. So this green one right here, when I tap on that, if I hit the microphone, then what it can do is it can record my speech in small sentences and then translate it for the person in real time. And then when we need to swap,
يمكنه تسجيل خطابي في جمل صغيرة ثم ترجمته للشخص في الوقت الفعلي.
and then when we need to swap and the other speaker needs to speak, they'll be able to do that in here and get the English.